The grand finale. So at this point, we're in full Christmas spirit. These are the lights at my university. Wiesenbach had their own Christmas market, and they invited St. Nicholas to say a few words, along with his assistant. But the most famous Christmas market I went to was in Strasbourg, France. And it's a really, really cool place. We were walking in some kind of like old military barracks. It had little cells. And most of the city was decorated as a Christmas market. There were signs, there were lights hanging between buildings, ornaments on the trees. You can find walkthrough videos on YouTube where someone just goes around the entire city with the camera, and it looks like Elf or like a Santa's village. It's really pretty cool. At night, it got even prettier because the lights really shone brightly, and it was nice. Then the last Christmas market I went to was in Heidelberg, and it also has a pretty famous Christmas market. They have this fan, they have a guy who's rotating around on top of a bar, and of course having the castle in the background. Just looks kind of epic. They have an ice skating rink too. They go pretty hard in Heidelberg. And they also have a Christmas store in Heidelberg that's open year-round. I didn't know about this until a couple days ago, but that is the most Elf thing. I keep using Elf as my reference. I don't know if they find that insulting, but I think Elf is awesome. So here's me with my friend the Nutcracker. And I was invited to participate in a holiday jazz concert with actually the same dude who I played my first concert in Heidelberg with. I got in the holiday spirit by watching Rudolph on YouTube. The first half of the concert, I was just a spectator in this kind of strange bar called Dante Underground. I think that's even like an upside down cross. It was like very much like kind of Satanist almost. There were a lot of like small gothic drawings and like a shipwreck painting on the wall, but it was cozy. The second half I played, but the twist was that the audience voted off of a list of 25 songs. And I might have influenced the voting a little bit, but just gone around and asked people not to pick the German Christmas carols that I'd never heard of before. But it overall went well. We played Somewhere Over the Rainbow, which isn't really a Christmas song, but it kind of fit the vibe. We played Silent Night. And my favorite one was we played Santa Tell Me by Ariana Grande, which I hadn't known how to play before, but I learned it that day, and we had a lot of fun. And then I flew home, and I was shocked to see how many people are in the US. I know, how could I forget so quickly, but just looking at these rows and rows of houses in a suburb outside of New York was crazy for me. I said before that going to Frankfurt felt like I was moving into the 21st century, but coming back to the US was even more so that way. And we haven't had any snow in Germany, so I got my first taste of snow this year, just this morning, and I got to see Winnie again, so that was nice. And I may have more vlogs coming in the new year, but I also might just call it here. If so, I really appreciated sharing all of my travels over the last couple months with you guys. It was super fun to hear from everybody, and it's been a really good way to keep in touch. And thank you.